A drop and run from Fad Mutagana, making him get off the strike. As we all know, the theme for this Central edition is to fight against the spread of HIV/AIDS in the Central and the country at large. There are lots of individual awards here. They're up for grabs. There is a best batsman, best bowler, best wicket keeper, the man of series, and the big trophy of the day, which will go to the winning team at the end of the day. Omar Arnold faces first delivery. And it's a dot. Just to take you through the Kalooli team list, we have Ahmed Yakub, the wicketkeeper captain, Akena Bosco, Anas Baig, Ahawe Ethan, Chabagonza Benjamin, Jugran Singh, Trevor Akiriza, Kironde Jordan. We have Oscar and Jonathan Insamba being captained by Okoth Mike. And the call is wide, pushing the score to 3 after just 5 deliveries. It's for no loss. What a beauty. Making that over number 1 is done. The score is 3 after 1 over for no loss. Remember, the end of the tournament here, there will be 16 players selected that will participate in the Batball X. That will be teams from the Central region, the Eastern region, the Northern region. Head. Anas Baig. A very exciting young player, currently on under 19 of Uganda. Just a reminder to all of us here, this morning game is a decider who books a spot in the finals to be played later in the afternoon. a dot there from an Naddibanga. Another dot ball there. Just a reminder to all of us here, the tournament is intended to create a social impact to fight against the spread of HIV/AIDS through direct and indirect activities. Quick fit from Fahad Mutagana. That a single. Saving the struggling skipper Omar Ronald, removing him off the strike. Pushing the score to 4 just after 1.3 overs. Powerful shot covers and well stopped. Chance of a catch here. Wow, what a beauty from Trevor Akiriza. And there goes the big gun of Naddibanga, Fahad Mutagana. And Naddibanga strikes. Just taking it through the wicket. Uncontrolled shot from Fahad Mutagana there. But new batsman working on is Ochaya Amil, taking on the responsibility. Look at the score at 4-1. As we take it a wicket there. Totally uncontrolled shot from Fahad Mutagana. He didn't lean into the ball, the weight of the... He didn't push the ball. That fell of a big wicket pushes, waves the Naddibanga camp. That was a really, really, really beautiful catch from Trevor Akiriza. Those half chances are the kinds that win games for you. Ochaya Amir off the strike. Just guiding the ball down. Square leg. That comes to the end of over number 2. And the score is 5-1. And back into the attack is Emmanuel Rothomio. Can he do the damage? The one way to find out. Here comes in the PS man, Rothomio Emmanuel. That's a wide down the leg side for 4 runs. Pushes the score to 10. That pushes the score to 10 for 1 after 2.1 overs. For everyone just tuning in, you're most welcome. A very good morning. Down here the lakeside, Entebbe Cricket Oval for the final day of the Batball Open Central Edition. As the teams here look for bragging rights, Naddibanga taking on Kalooli. As it stands, the score is 11-1 after 2 overs. As Rothomio Emmanuel struggling to find his line, he comes in. What a ball. Beauty. Shout out goes to the organizers of the tournament. That's Batball Open in partnership with Uganda Cricket Association, Rock Telecom, and not forgetting the India Juris International Law Firm. Shout out to you people for making this a reality, for giving the youngsters a platform to express their talent. Big shot here from Ronald O'Mara. Gone for 2 there. That pushes the score to 13-1. Sorry, 14-1 after 2 point. After 2.3 overs. Rothomio Emmanuel comes back into attack. What a delivery. What a delivery. a dipping ball into the pads. Emmanuel Rothamia comes back into the attack. Beautiful delivery there. Leaving the score on 14-1 after 2.4 overs. A chance for run out here. Quick feed from Amiro Chaya. That comes to the end of over number 3. Pushing the score to 15-1. Just a reminder to all of us, there was a Batball Open edition in Soroti, in Jinja, in Gulu, and here we are in Kampala. And Asbai comes back into the attack. Just to run out, the no. The pressure is on. And Aspai into the attack. A quick one there. A chance for a catch. Oh! Dropped. A powerful cut shot there. A powerful cut shot there from Ronaldo Maran. He's dropped at point. And that's by looking unplayable here today. He comes in there, big shot there. It just run out here. Oh, what a miss. What a miss there. The pressure is on. It was a beautiful fielding from Trevor Akiriza there. Was about to effect a run out. Pushing the score to 20-1 after 3.4 overs. Amiro Chaya back on strike. A chance there. Quick feed from the batsman. And that's Bike back into the attack. Ronaldo Mara trying to improvise there on the shot and gets hit by the there's a call of medics here. There she is. This goes out all parents here. Here to fight a great cause against the spread of HIV/AIDS. The first and foremost is each and everyone should go and get tested. They should know their status. We should have career talks, career guidance to our children, and sensitize them on the ways to prevent the spread of this dangerous virus. We should reduce on the many sexual partners. Actually, everyone should have just one sexual partner. This will help in the fight against the spread of HIV/AIDS. We should avoid sharing of sharp needles, which is the easiest and common way of the spread of this disease. As it stands, Naddibanga is on 21-1, just after 4 overs. As the medics is attending to the skip of the side, we can look at some of the missed chances there. There was a wicket for Fahad Mutagana. Very beautiful catch from Trevor Akiriza. Can be enjoying some of the highlights of the game there. The Batball Open Central Edition. The skip of the side looks to be really injured as he walks off to get further treatment. And Musa Majid is a new batsman walking onto the to replace the injured skipper, and he has a whisper of words to him: go out there and fight. The skip of the side is out for more treatment there after being hit by a quick delivery from Anas Baig. Trevor Akiriza who took the very, very exciting catch for Fahad Mutagana. Comes into the attack. Can he do more damage? There's one way to find out. Beautiful delivery from Trevor Akiriza. Big shot here. To mid off. Beautiful shot there from Amir Ochaya. As he looks to take on the responsibility. Hope the team put on a very good score. Drop and run there at point. Looking good from the batsman. Powerful shot there on mid off. Anas Baig makes that smile. Make the second run. And watch me run you out. Trevor comes back into the attack. Big swing there. As it stands, the score is on 24-1 after 4.3 overs. That comes to the end of over number 5. As we are halfway the innings, the score is 26-1. A new bowler comes into our attack here. Gurjan Singh. Comes to bowl the 60th over. Here he comes. Hopeless there from Amil Ochaya. Can see a great captaincy from Ahmed Yaqub taking on the charge. Beautiful shot there from Musa Majid. Long on. I went for two. Here with me, the combox is Dennis Musali. Dennis, you're most welcome to the Batball Open Central Edition. Yes. Well, the action, it's really interesting here as Naddibanga looks to book a place in the finals. Actually, this morning game, it's a battle for the undefeated. They haven't lost any game, and they're looking to take the win home.
But today I wish them well. I hope they're the winners of the Central Edition of the Batball Open.
That's one way to find out. And that comes to the end of over number 6. And the score is 31-1.
Soul action already out there in the middle. The two teams making sure that they push the envelope, trying to score as many runs as possible. 32 from 6 overs. Just about 5 runs every over. Marvin, been following the action very closely. What do you think will be a very good enough total?
Well, I believe on this morning wicket,
2 unbeaten sides.
70 is a defendable score with a bowling attack.
Chance put down but hit very hard. Too much power in that ball. The fielder frustrated, but I think he saved runs. Saving runs may be more important than taking the catch at this stage of the game.
It was a powerful shot. Taking that one needs you to be very, very, very alert.
Oscar Kenna, the man who took a hat-trick yesterday out there in the cover, deep cover, doing the fielding. Another swing and a miss. The dot balls are now like gold dust, and making sure that Kalooli restricts Naddibanga to a very small score. Marvin's target is 70. Naddibanga about 34 runs short of that, and they will have only 3 overs after this.
Well, there's a scenario that happened yesterday. Ensega were playing Akasuma Gizi, and Akasuma Gizi was strangling Ensega. At that stage, they were about 30 for 6, but they came up with a score of 72, which later was very hard for them to chase down.
You saw the suit sides playing yesterday, Marvin. Where would you put your money if you're betting king, Kalooli or Naddibanga?
My money goes to Naddibanga.
For obvious reasons, probably you have some friends in Naddibanga. Just for the love of names, Kalooli is my team. But clearly they are not the favorites in this one here.
Actually, yesterday the favorite team lost all their games. The favorite on paper. But when they came out to express what they had, things didn't turn out as they hoped.
Yeah, good on paper, but not good on the field. Another swing and a miss. Playing the wind very well, but not the ball. The guys out there in the middle need to do something. Swing and a miss, not a good idea. You need to make sure that you're making connection. Hit the sweepers, pierce the gaps. There's no extra cover. When you make contact, you have a chance of picking up runs. I think that's a better way of playing than trying to swing and miss all the time.
A chance here. Tight bowling from Jugrant Singh. And he's gone. Swung into the wrong line.
Perishes there after 2 dot balls. That's why I was telling you, Marvin, that the swing and a miss is not a very good idea. If you had gotten at least 2 twos off the 2 balls that you got dot balls, that is 4 additional runs rather than 2 dot balls, and then you lose your wicket. The captain for Naddibanga, Ronald O'Mara, walks into bat for his team. Ronald O'Mara was at the World Cup early last year with the under-19 team. Very good player, one for the future. He needs to make the charge for Naddibanga. Yo. Hat-trick ball. The captain comes and goes. It's all happening out there in the middle. The captain does not trouble the scorers. Going for a big swing. Only managing to get an outside edge that flies to the man standing at slip. One brings two. 2 in 2 for Kalooli already. And it's a hat-trick for Mr. Singh.
That sends the pressure back into the Naddibanga camp. As you can see, Coach Ivan Kakande on pressure. And back in Qatar, the Uganda national cricket team is taking on the Qatar national team, and the score is 42 for no loss after 8.2 overs. Simon Cesar is on 16 runs, Roger Mukasa on 14 runs. Wish them the best out there.
Hat-trick ball, Marvin. Shall we be able to see a hat-trick early this morning?
Well, anything can happen. Anything can happen. The pressure is on and the bowler is really dropping a ball in good areas. And if you don't, and if the batsman doesn't concentrate that hard, surely the hat-trick ball will take him. There it comes. And it goes.
Hat-trick it is. 3 wickets in a row there for Singh, and he gets a hat-trick. I don't think the batsman is aware that the bowler is on a hat-trick, because he also tried to go for a big swing. Misses the ball completely.
I wonder which instructions the coach is giving his batsmen as they walk on. Because the new man on, the same ball that took out the skipper. He swings at it and is out.
Maybe for the skipper, the difference was that he made some connection, got caught in sleep. This time, the batter completely misses it and is cleaned up. The second hat-trick of the weekend.
Well, yesterday, Kalooli looked to be the struggling side. But after their first win, they really got the swag and the momentum.
Was supposed to be neutral here in the comms box, but I've chosen sides. Kalooli, my team doing the business. Kalooli known scavengers around Kampala every day. These birds. And today they are making sure they are cleaning up Naddibanga. And the hat-trick there from Singh has set them on a good course. 70 now looks a touch far away for Naddibanga.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, much better there from the new batter for Naddibanga. End of the 8th over, 37
for 4. After 8 overs.
The final day here of the Central Region Batball Open Tournament. One of these teams will walk away with some very, very nice trophies and prizes. Shot ball on offer. Hit very hard. Good work there from Singh. There's a chance for two, but allows them Misfield allows them to pick up a second. Like Marvin was mentioning, the favorites Kasumagizi, they don't look like they will be in the picture of the afternoon final. Do you think so?
Well, I believe they can bounce back. Because they're having a game. They're having 2 games today. If they win, who knows? The net run rate can favor them to participate in the finals.
Still a chance there for Kasumagizi, who was everyone's favorite to make the final. Surprised people would choose such names because Kalooli is really the most popular. We need to see some of these birds and the names. You can see the dugout there, the coach Ivan Kakande trying to shout for his team to make 2 runs.
I believe when Naddibanga if they put on 55, they can defend it, because yesterday Kalooli was struggling to pass the 44 run mark there. But it's a new day, anything can happen. Powerful shutdown to extra covers.
50, not a bad score. I think if they get to 50, 50 is a psychological total. You think you need only 5 runs every over from your 10 overs. When you start dropping off there, and then the run rate keeps creeping up. So 50 much better than 40 in my opinion.
Call is wide there from senior umpire Waswa Andrew.
Captain of Kalooli, Yakub Ahmed behind the stumps. Missed stamping there from him. I was about to give him some flowers, but maybe I wait to make that delivery. If he had made that stamping, it would have made my words easier to come up with. Will he be the man to have his hands on the trophy at the end of the day with this side Kalooli?
I believe if they win this game with a very good run rate and chance for a catch here.
Catch is taken in the deep by Bosco Akena. Of course, Bosco Akena very visible in the field with some color in the hair. Kids know they're on TV, so they need to stand out. $42 for 5 after 8 overs. Naddibanga. The morning Sunday is not Sundaying for Naddibanga so far. Everything going Kalooli's way, because they've made sure they put themselves in a very good position. 42 for 5, and that hat-trick there from Singh put them in a good place, because they picked up 3 key wickets in that Naddibanga lineup. But like I've mentioned, 50 is better than 40. So if they can find themselves around the 50-run mark, that will put them in a very good position.
Surely the new batsman working on is the left-arm spinner, Balida Ali. As the day ended yesterday, was one topping the bowling charts. Let's see what happens today. As you can see, very many bowlers coming up. Mr. Singh there taking 3 wickets. Yesterday Bosco took 4. The competition for the best ball of the tournament is really tight.
I'd be more interested in best batter because bowling sometimes in a short game, someone can easily pick up 5 or 6 wickets unknowingly. But to score runs is going to be difficult. This is a very big oval, so for you to score runs, you need to make sure that you get stuck in.
Balidawa Adi off the mark, pushing the score to 43 for 5 after 9 overs. Last 6 balls. Let's see how many runs they can get from that.
The final over coming up, 7 runs to get you to 50 for Naddibanga. They've lost 5 wickets already. And the final over will be bowled by a man who took another hat-trick yesterday, Bosco Wakena. So the 2 hat-tricks this weekend, both coming from the same team.
I believe they really had a good chat with the coach after the games yesterday. Because as we were leaving, they were the last people to enter the bus. They were meditating upon their performances and looking forward to the big day today. I hope they can capitalize.
Yeah, you don't want to have a very good day 1 and then everything falls apart on day 2. So maybe Shama was trying to make sure that the boys stay focused to make sure that they come out on top today, which is the final and most important day. Wicked time there, Bosco Akena, not wasting time, getting himself not to be undone by seeing already gets himself, picks up a wicket, the 6th wicket to go down there for Naddibanga.
Leaving the squad 43 for 6 after 9.2 overs. Just 4 balls left.
Wild swing there. The chance for a run out. Very, very casual to go back. But I think the non-striker are more interested in the strike. Trying to push the envelope there for Naddibanga.
Another wicket.
Yeah, careless swing there across the line. 7th wicket goes down for Naddibanga. Didn't seem very interested in that one there when he's put his head up and swung for the wind. Completely misses it. Bosco Akena picks up his second wicket. Naddibanga now 43 for 7. 3 more balls left in this inning. Our first game today between Kalooli and Naddibanga, the 2 unbeaten sides. The winner here has walked straight into the final in the afternoon. Naddibanga will have to wait on other results. If they're the team to lose, whoever loses will have to wait on other results to see if they will be able to make the final.
True. By the looks of it, Akena Bosco is also on a hat-trick ball. You think he will pick one again today?
Bosco is not on a hat-trick because there was a dot ball.
Oh.
For Bosco Akena, the leading wicket taker, is going to be a difficult. Might come down to economy or who has a better average. Bosco Akena, a man who has also picked up a lot of wickets on day 1, still doing the business on day 2.
And that comes to the end of the first innings. The score is 45 for 7. You can see there the skipper of the side, Ahmed Yacob, calling the teammates around and trying to have a word of encouragement to them as they come to chase down the score. As we await for the second innings, we can be going through the highlights of the first innings as Naddibanga ended on 45 for 7 in 10 overs. We'll come back from that break and we'll come back for the second innings, ladies and gentlemen. We are here in Entebbe Cricket Oval for the Central Batball Open. The final and crucial day as Kalooli come to chase down the target of 45 runs, having an Naddibanga on strike. The big appeal there, and the umpire is not interested. Ball was going down the leg.
Musa Majid, the big prospect for Uganda cricket, opening the bowling for Naddibanga. Anas Beg and Akena Bosco, the openers. Very, very solid there from Anas. Played for the Tanda Kayakas in the men's elite league. The winners of that elite league, of course, a son of a former captain of the Cricket Cranes, Mr. Akma Beg.
Yesterday, Anas on the first game looked to be a bit struggling, but later in the afternoon, he got his touch back and scored a good 28 runs, spearheading a win. On strike, it's Anas Baig and Akena Bosco.
Very good bowling there from Akena Bosco, challenging the outside edge there of Anas Beg. Anas so far has no answers. 46 runs is all they need, 4.6 runs every over. But that can be very, very tricky, especially if you don't get any runs off the first over. That means the rate keeps going up.
The required rate right now is 4.9 per over, as I need 46 runs. Looking very solid there, Anas Baig. Actually, yesterday Anas was just a missing link in Kalooli's batting lineup, as he looked to struggle in the morning. But later in the afternoon, he got his touch back and led his team to victory. That comes to the end of the first over. Kalooli yet to score a run.
Fast and very good over there for Naddibanga. They keep Kalooli quiet, meaning that whichever way it is, Anas and Akena Bosco have to do something. They can't be there blocking balls. They need to find 46 runs. Too much information there from Naddibanga. You can see all of them around the bowler. Fahad Mutagana will take the ball. Fahad Mutagana goes to Busoga College, Mwiri. The current champions of the school's cricket competition. One will be wondering why boys who study in Mwiri are playing in the central region but they missed out on playing in the Eastern Edition because they are primarily based in the Central, even if they study in the East. So you see a lot of boys who are, there's Conrad Luwama from Mweri as well, but those are boys who live around the Central region.
Surely he's an exciting young player, the opening batsman, under 19. Tempting delivery there from Fahad Mutagana.
Yeah, he tossed it up very nicely in the air. In Uganda, you lose translate into saying Jiwerie. Doesn't fall for it, Akena. But it's a good plan here from Naddibanga. They've made sure they put the squeeze on very, very early on. Now it's up to Kalooli to come up with a response. Wicket time, Fahad Mutagana into the wickets already. Bosco Akena going across the line and is given out. Takes his time to walk off. I don't know why. That's a very, very bad attitude if you're a young player. Instead of walking off, seems to give the umpire a stare down. Umpire's decision is always final. If he's given you out, just get off. If you see that again, plump in front there, very good decision from the umpire, Juma Gabula. I don't know why Bosco Akena is disappointed. Maybe he's disappointed in himself, not the decision.
He thought the ball was going down the leg. Unfortunately, he stepped into the line of the stumps and he kicked the ball.
A very easy decision there for the umpire to make. He shuffled across the line and never used the end of his bat. It's very, very easy for you to make that decision.
The skip of the side, Ahmed Yakub, walks on here. And Anna Upload comes back to Batball Open. Thank you for organizing such an amazing tournament for the youngsters. They're out here trying to express themselves, trying to improve on their skills and apply whatever they've been training. And for the partners, UCA, the Uganda Cricket Association, Rock Telecom, not forgetting India Juris International Law Firm. Shout out to you people. Fahad Mutagana looks to be unplayable here. This comes to deliver his third ball there. It's a dot.
Kalooli already under the pump. I hope they don't finish under the bus. Very casual from Hope. When you run aggressively between the wickets, you force some of those things. They easily pick up 2 runs from out of nothing.
And that comes to the end of over number 2. The score is 2 runs. It's a loss of 1. Majid comes back into the attack. Exciting.
was hard there, and as big. The chase is in vain because it will run away for a 4. The first shot out of anger there from Anas, and he gets him a boundary.
That was a really nice shot. All the fielders are up. And he went over.
I think the man who's going to be key in this chase is going to be Anas. The longer he stays on the wicket, the easier for Kalooli to pick up the runs that they require. If they lose him now, then they will be in very, very big trouble. Quick running between the wickets there from Anas and Yaqub. Very, very good stuff. They need to keep the scoreboard ticking. Put the pressure on the fielders. Don't allow them the comfort of just picking up runs and throwing back to the keeper. If you keep running aggressively between the wickets, then you also put them under some pressure. Batball Central Region Edition, Day 2. Production work done by the amazing team from Portugal. And of course, Batball, UC, Uganda Cricket Association, Telecom, and India Juris are the partners for this particular event. They are making sure that the tournament happens.
And for this Central Edition, the theme for that day is the fight against the spread of HIV/AIDS. Can see the captain losing his head, trying to swing, totally losing shape and exposing his wicket there.
Yeah, Ahmed Yaqub there, that's a shot out of nothing really. I don't know where he was trying to hit the ball. No conviction at all, not even in control. A lot of swing and missing without proper connection from a lot of the youngsters in the tournament. Those are some of the things I think the coaches need to work on. This time he makes the necessary connection. One bounce for 4. Better shot there from Ahmed Yaqub. Remember, the win of this game goes straight into the final in the afternoon. And Kalooli now making the necessary noise so far.
Lovely, lovely shot from the skip of the side, Ahmed Yaqub, pushing the score to 11 for 1 after 3 overs. It's a really good sunny day out here, the lakeside, into the cricket oval, as the youngsters and teams looking for bragging rights. Fahad Mutagana comes back to do the damage. Every dot ball that goes, the runs required increase. As it stands, they need 5 runs. Good shot there from Anas Baig.
Yeah, it's all happening out there in the middle. I don't think that was a very good call from Yakub. He nearly put his man and a very important man in trouble. And as a direct hit could have had him in trouble. But the bowler Fahad didn't know his bearings, so ended up stepping into the wickets. And they pick up an easy 4 runs. Very, very heavy outfield, as you can see. The ball doesn't easily run away to the boundary. So the work has to be done in between the wickets.
That pushes the score to 15 for 1 after 3.1 overs. 31 runs needed from 7 overs. I believe this game is going down to the last over. With the way how the bowlers are bowling spot on. Chance for a run out here. Quick fit from Ahmed Yakub.
Yeah, tap and run, but a good pick up and throw could have had a Yakub in trouble. Unfortunately, the fielder lets him off the hook.
Beauty from Fahad. Very good Yorker there.
After 2 barren overs, the runs starting to come here for Kalooli very easily. And if you didn't score so many runs, already just 30 runs required from 6 overs. Game keeps changing all the time.
I believe Naddibanga is one trying to throw their game away for the run outs. The hand-ins they are doing poor throws, giving away easy runs, making the work for Kalooli quite easy to chase down the 45 mark. A big chance here for Ahmed. Oh, dropped there. Good effort from the youngster there. Just on the sides there, we can see Ensega having a team talk. Can see Coach Mike Okoth having a chat with his team there, giving them the final instructions as the day goes. Just as you look down the state house side, we can see Akasu Magizi having a warm up there, as their game is next between them and Ensega. New bowler coming in is Badidawa Ali. Quite exciting young left arm spinner there. Yesterday he picked quite a number of wickets, and he wants to carry on with the same form as yesterday. Big shot there from the skip of the side, Ahmed Yakub. And that runs away for 4 runs. Pushing the score to 21. After 4.2 overs. Our partners, we really want to thank you. Balidawa strikes there. Taking off the skipper, Ahmed Yakub. A really, really good wicket and a big one for Naddibanga.
Yeah, Ahmed Yakub, what happened? Put his head up and tried to go for a big swing. Look at the replay again. The wicketkeeper also wasn't sure. There was no appeal there from the bowler. But the wicketkeeper made enough noise to convince the umpire, Andrew Wassa, to give him out, caught behind. Anas Beg is still there hustling for Kalooli. And I think that's a wicket Naddibanga need to get. If they pick up that wicket, could make a very interesting game later on.
Anas Beg is a really good, exciting young man to watch out there on the crease. He can even score those 25 runs in 1 over and he wins the game for the side. The new batsman walks on the names of Chabagonza Benjamin. Chabagonza Benjamin, the new batsman on, goes to Ndeje Senior Secondary School. What a tempting delivery there. It goes down the leg side. They run just 1 run, pushing the score to 22 for 2 after 4.4 overs.
Miscommunication there in the middle because between Kabogoza and Anas. But I don't know where Kabogoza was going because there was no run there. The ball hit directly to the fielder. And of course, in this situation, it is Kabogoza who has to sacrifice himself. There was no way Anas could get out. Poor game awareness there from Kabogoza.
Piling pressure back in their camp here. The ball that was hit directly to the field, there was no need to run.
There was totally no run. That was Anas's call, and if he doesn't call you, where are you running?
Maybe he was rolling back the time they play hit and run.
It's not mini cricket, Marvin, that you have 6 chances before you get out. Yeah, it is 1 shot, 1 kill. If you look at that again, the ball hit with a lot of power there from Anas. Kabogoza took off immediately. Even with the misfield, there was so much time for the fielder to pick up the ball, gather and throw to the bowler.
That was a giver over a wicket.
You can see Naddibanga hasn't given up yet. They are staying in the fight. They know 1 wicket here could put them in the game or push this game into an interesting encounter. Push the game up to the end. That's what they always teach you as a young player. Fika karibu, push the game up to the end. Then there the pressure works both ways. You just never know what will happen. 24 from 30 balls is what is required. Batball open. Would like to thank all its partners, Uganda Cricket Association, of course, the body tasked with cricket in Uganda. Rocky Telecom, Live Work Rock, the providers of the best home internet in Kampala. If you're struggling with trying to watch your favorite football team or you're struggling to watch Batball from the Entebbe Cricket Oval, Rocky Telecom has got you. You can only pay 1K and find yourself a Rocky Sport. Connect and be able to watch for the whole day. India Juris, an international law firm, another partner for Batball and this particular event. The cricket for all these young players is made possible because of the partners that have worked together with Batball. This is the 4th edition. After having editions in Soroti, Gulu and Jinja, this is the 4th edition of the tournament.
A new bowler comes into the attackers as this Takia. Very beautiful shot there, cut shot. That goes down for 4 runs. Nsamba Jonathan, a player from Mundeje Secondary School, cut that one down the ground for 4 runs. See the fielders trying to go body and soul, trying to save the boundary. The boundary pushes the score to 26 for 3 after 5.2 overs. We just halfway the innings. As Kalooli need 20 runs from 4.4 overs.
That's the problem with these small totals here, Marvin, that just one big over can take the game away completely from you. And then also 2 quick wickets can bring the other game back into the team. So that boundary there came out of nothing from Nsamba. Didn't totally just change the equation of the game. Now 19 runs required. 19 from 26 balls.
It's really a game of highs and lows. Pressures shifting to one end to the other.
Yeah, very fine margins. And very well played there by Anas. Made a quick adjustment. Looked like he had yoked himself, but he made a quick adjustment. You can see Anas there trying to make sure that his partner gives him a very good call so that they don't lose any more wickets. Now 29 for 3. The finishing line a bit in sight with 17 runs only required. But I think they will need Anas to stay in there up to the end.
Just like you say, Dennis, just a boundary can change things here. A wicket can change anything. A big appeal here.
Had something. For a second, I was a bit worried that Anas had given it away. But I'm biased because I'm Team Kalooli. Be end of the 6th over.
17 runs.
17 from 24 balls is what Kalooli needs. And you know, if Kalooli win, they'll be able to get themselves into the final.
Consider an emergency meeting from the senior players of the Naddibanga, Fahad Mutagana, Ronald O'Mara, and Musa Majid. Back into the attack is Balidawa Ali. Was able to get a wicket in his last over. Here he comes. The ball is above. Tempting delivery there. Pitched up. Oh!
Comical stuff. It's all happening here. The leg side over in Entebbe. The running between the wickets has been terrible today. Nothing to write home about. If you are at home, please do not try this, especially if a young player, because the calls have been very, very poor. There was a chance for another run out. And this time, I think Anas was the man who was guilty of giving his partner a very poor call.
Full strike there. Just for one.
I don't know why all the batters are very, very anxious to get on strike, so they hit the ball and then just take off.
I believe the way they are punching the ball back with a lot of energy, I think it will go past the fielder.
But these are some of the small, soft skills in cricket that you need to learn. End of the 7th over, 31 for 3, Kalooli. They need 15 runs from 18 balls.
Back into the attack is Aziz Tadia. As I believe this is the over. And Aspaig should really capitalize on, rather than taking it to the last over. Here comes Aziz's first delivery. Magical ball there.
Aziz Taja. Aziz used to be a very young man. I think I've grown old, Marvin.
Yes.
Used to be a young man around Lugogo. Now it looks like a big man. Another swing and miss here from Anas. I think he's getting very, very anxious. If I was Anas, I would just try and get myself off strike. There's still a lot of overs. There's still a lot of balls for them to pick up 15 runs. You don't need to force the issue in this over. Tries to go big. Chance for a catch. They only get one. You see, Anas is trying to hit the ball to Resort Beach. and is unable to do so. That could easily get him out. Needs to be patient. There's a lot of time. Chance for a catch. Musa Majid takes a catch. Very, very easy. Fourth wicket goes down here for Kalooli.
Leaving the score at 32 for 4 after 7.4 overs. Uncontrolled shot from the batsman there, and Musa Majid doing all the basics right, going under the ball and taking that nice and easy. New batsman working on is Emmanuel Rothomio, a player from St. John's Senior Secondary School, with a shot number there of one of the best batsmen in the international cricket. That's none other than Virat Kohli. Can he emulate what he does? As it stands, the score is at 32 for 4 after 7.4 overs. 14 runs needed. 14 balls. Really close game. It goes any side here. Solid. Emmanuel Rothomio looking solid there. That comes to the end of over number 8, leaving the score at 32 for 4.
For Kalooli, and that's big. This is the over where you really have to go. Throw everything you have at Naddibanga to make sure that you have not so much runs required in the final over. Do not go anywhere. If you had plans of leaving, just hold on for these next 2 overs and make sure that you've topped up your band with Rocky Telecom so that you don't run out of MBs before the last runs are knocked off.
A big shot here from Anas Baig. The call is a no ball here.
No ball and a 6. Out of the 14, Marvin, we only need 7 more runs. We only need 8 more runs. Anas walks to that ball and powers it over the biggest boundary here on the ground. Big players always show up in big moments. Anas has made sure that we do not expect anything. The game has literally been killed already. 7 runs now required from as many as 12 balls. The no ball, again, it's a no ball. Well done there by Sfahad. They will pick up 2 runs. 5 runs now required from 11 balls.
Good fielding there from Fahad Mutagana.
Yeah, mistakes here made by Naddibanga. The 19th over, Marvin, has to always be bowled by your best over. I do not know why the captain has chosen to go to Shuba at this time. There were not so many runs left. You needed to go with your best bowler in this over to try and make sure you squeeze Kalooli into a corner, which would mean that they need so many runs in the final over. Well done there by Fahad at the boundary to just keep that in.
Big
Game
shot
over.
here.
Game over there. Kalooli into the final. Anas Beg, big players show up in big moments. Anas Beg, for everyone who thought that there would be a late show of sorts,
winning shot down the track.
Straight over the bowler's head and into the screen, deflating every other opportunity that Naddibanga had of thinking that they will pull something out of this game. What a player. I told you Anas was going to be key in this chase. And as long as he stayed in, he made that 46 look very, very easy. Kalooli winning by 6 wickets.
That comes the end of the first game. Kalooli win by 6 wickets. Bring to you live here down the lakeside Entebbe Cricket Oval. The next game coming to you shortly. Akasumagizi versus Sega. As you can see there, Kalooli all jubilating after the efforts they have put in. You see the belief is on. Shout out to Batball Open for organizing such a tournament for the youngsters here. This is the Central Edition. And to our partners, Uganda Cricket Association, we have Rock Telecom, not forgetting India Jurish, International Law Firm. Big up to you all. As remember, the theme for the day is the fight against the spread of HIV/AIDS. And we can't do this alone. But rather, we coming together and fight this. The parents out there, the elderly, the leaders out there, we call upon you. Let's wait for the second game. You can be going through the highlights